People interested in experiencing a rational and sober account of slavery in the United States of America and the lasting effects of slavery on race relations in the United States may want to go see the movie called 12 Years a Slave. Ebony writer Kristen Braswell says the film is based on the autobiography of Solomon Northup, who was born a free man living with his family in Saratoga, New York, before being conned and sold into slavery. Film director Steve McQueen appeared on Comedy Central's The Colbert Report saying, 12 Years a Slave is a true story about an American hero. If you simply crave a silly, endless argument with race at the gooey center, check out the latest production from the National Football League and the Miami Dolphins called Haze and Racism, starring Richie Incognito and Jonathan Martin. Let's go to the Daily Gazette's coverage of the NFL pregame show's Week 10 sound bites. Fox NFL Sunday, Richie Incognito interview. Miami Dolphins guard Richie Incognito spoke with Fox Sports reporter Jay Glazer, delivering his first extended interview since the Jonathan Martin Haze and Racism saga broke. So, Jay Glazer reads Richie Incognito's controversial voicemail to Miami Dolphins teammate Jonathan Martin that set off this whole controversy. Hey, what's up, you half N-word piece of blank? I saw you on Twitter. You've been training 10 weeks. Want to blank in your blank mouth. I'm going to slap your blank mouth. Going to slap your real mother across the face. Laughter. You're still a rookie. I'll kill you. People, that's way too much censorship. We've got to go to the unedited stuff. So let's take it like this.
Hey, what's up, you half nigger piece of shit? I saw you on Twitter, you been training 10 weeks, I wanna shit. In your fucking mouth, I'm gonna slap. Your fucking mouth, I'm gonna slap. Your real mother across her face, ha 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 ha. Fuck you. You still a rookie? I'll kill you. Peace out, yo, people, Miami Dolphins 2013-14.
In response to that, Richie Incognito says, when I see that voicemail, when I see those words come up across the screen, I'm embarrassed by it. I'm embarrassed by my actions. But what I want people to know is the way Jonathan and the rest of the offensive line and how our teammates, how we communicate, it's vulgar. Jay Glazer's got to know. But there's one thing of saying that. Another thing with a white man using the N-word. How much in today's locker room is it thrown around by African Americans and white players? Incognito says it's thrown around a lot. It's a word that I've heard John use a lot. Not saying it's right when I did it in the voicemail, but there's a lot of colorful words thrown around in the locker room that we don't use in everyday life. Okay? That's just NFL, the National Fraternity League. When you go to Time Magazine, Jack Dickey has a story called Charles Barkley is Still Not a Role Model, in which Charles Barkley, the National Basketball Association great, gets to weigh in on this. So, Charles Barkley went on Inside the NBA on TNT and delivered a commentary about the use of the word nigger in locker rooms. Barkley says, I'm a black man. I use the N-word. I'm going to continue to use the N-word with my black friends. With my white friends, they are my friends. In the locker room, and when I'm with my friends, we use racial slurs. The language we use sometimes is homophobic, sometimes racist or sexist. All this talk about concussions and sexism and racism in the National Football League makes radio personality Rush Limbaugh say that he would rather watch Homeland on Showtime than watch professional football. Terry Bradshaw doesn't have the liberty of not talking about this. He really brings the wisdom on Fox NFL Sunday when he says, as a white person, I don't want to talk about this. I don't know where my boundaries are. Charles Barkley, well, he's going to address the N-word boundaries for white people. As I tell my white friends, who I love like brothers, they've asked me, when is it appropriate to use this N-word? So Barkley lets you know. You use it around the wrong brother, the next thing you're going to hear is a clock upside your damn head. That's when it's inappropriate. What I do with my black friends is not up to white America to dictate to me what's appropriate and inappropriate. White America don't get to dictate how me and Shaq talk to each other. Shaquille O'Neal says, in this society, the N-word is a negative word. But Chuck makes a good point. In the Ebonic culture, we have programmed ourselves to use the word positive. All right. Now, after Charles Barkley weighs in on the N-word boundaries for white people, well, we've got to go back to Dr. Laura Schlessinger and her N-word boundaries for white people. We've got to reel all the way back to 2010, going to the Guardian UK. Dr. Laura Schlesinger's N-word outburst by Richard Adams. Dr. Laura Schlessinger, a nationally syndicated U.S. radio host, told a black woman with a white husband, "Don't marry out of your race," and repeatedly used the word nigger on air even after her caller objected. A woman named Jade called Dr. Laura's advice show to discuss the racism she endures from her husband's friends. When Dr. Laura dismissed examples she offered, Jade said the friends used what the American media refers to as the N-word. Dr. Laura says black guys use it all the time. Turn on HBO and listen to a black comic and all you hear is nigger, nigger, nigger. I don't get it. If anybody without enough melanin says it, it's a horrible thing. But when black people say it, it's affectionate. It's very confusing. This Guardian UK story goes on to say, after a wave of outrage in reaction to her comments, Schlesinger apologized the following day, saying, "I was attempting to make a philosophical point, and I articulated the N-word all the way out, more than one time, and that was wrong." A couple days later, you have to go to Zap to It. August 17, 2010, Dr. Laura Schlessinger quits radio, tells Larry King her rights were violated. The response to the incident, which has included several sponsors pulling their money out of Schlesinger's show, has prompted her to leave radio. The reason is, I want to regain my First Amendment rights. I want to be able to say what's on my mind and in my heart and what I think is helpful and useful without somebody getting angry. Some special interest group deciding this is a time to silence a voice of dissent and attack affiliates and attack sponsors, she says. That's in the story by Karina Adley McKenzie. Dr. Laura Schlessinger wants to be able to say whatever she wants to say without making somebody angry. She just believes she's being attacked when a sponsor pulls money out of her show. Dr. Laura says, "The reason I quit is that I want to regain my First Amendment rights." Rapper Ice-T, now star of Law & Order on NBC, he let you people know back in 1989 about this First Amendment and your First Amendment rights. Freedom of speech. Just watch what you say.
Hey, what's up, you half nigger piece of shit? I saw you on Twitter, you've been training 10 weeks, I wanna shit. In your fucking mouth, I'm gonna slap. Your fucking mouth, I'm gonna slap. Your real mother across her face, ha 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 ha. Fuck you. You still a rookie? I'll kill you. Peace out, yo, people, Miami Dolphins 2013-14.